Hello everyone, I'm Dark Olymp and welcome back to the channel. We're at the top of Mt.Zodiac, and right here is the tunnel to enter it. This is Pokemon Xenoverse episode 30. So, with all that, what I just said earlier, let's go into the tunnel and take on the Cardinals. So over here is, the Nurse Joy, and over here is the shop. We already bought like a bunch of things, like last time. Anyways, it says, warning. Once you enter Mt.Zodiac, you can never use a Pokemon Center or stock up on any kind of item. Do you wish to proceed? Yeah. Not gonna lie, they made it sound like we're, asking for a death wish by just entering the mountain. Anyways, our repel wore off. Alright, now let's go all the way up here. So, we're in the jungle, okay. I have a feeling who the first cardinal may be. We've met all four of them, right? So they're floating. Okay, so it is him. It's Chua, so I guess you can basically tell who it is by just looking at the theme of it all. Like, we met him in the Shylion Temple, which was in the Dorado Jungle, or Cluster Jungle. It was in the Cluster Jungle. Okay, I was thinking of Dorado Village. But no, he was in the Cluster Jungle. This is basically a jungle. It's Chua. Anyways, he says, welcome, Chosen One. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give an item to Vulcan real quick, just before we initiate a battle. I'm giving him the charcoal. Oh wait, he was never healed? Huh. Okay, let's... Oh, Inky is also not looking too good either. I guess we should have healed the moment we, entered the cave. Anyways, let's talk to Chua. For years, I guarded the Shylion Temple, hoping to come back in the sacred land someday. A land where the almighty Luxflon molded the earth just for its cardinals. Is there anything more a man can crave? Chosen One, it's thanks to you that I'm now able to stand here at the base of Mt.Zodiac. Very well, I hope you're ready. I'm going to show you my gratitude with a fierce battle. Okay. So, yeah, there's like a 20-second loading time with that one. That's faster than it used to be. Anyways, we're challenged by the Cardinal Chua, and I'm guessing that these guys are basically the Elite Four. That's what they are, so that means there has to be a champion. And dear God, their theme is pretty good. Alright, he's sending in a Sigilyph, so he has to be a Psychic Trainer. Anyways, Vulcan changed form. Let's go for a Flamethrower. Okay, his Sigilyph went down instantly, as expected. Vulcan's like 23 levels higher than it. He has a Claydol coming out. Okay, so now it's a bit higher level. Okay, let's go for a Starburst. Okay, he went for an extra sensory. That did absolutely nothing. Let's go for a Boom Burst. Oh, he went for a full restore. Okay. Okay, so it's halfway. Let's go for another Flamethrower. Okay, we landed a crit. Okay, Brutus leveled up. He's sending in a Tapu Fini. Let's send in Requiem. So that means they made Tapu Fini into a Psychic type. And if he's using one, does that mean the other Cardinals are gonna use one? Okay, so it's in a Xenoball, so this is an X form. Okay, so the Tapus, they used to, their shells would take the shape of a random creature, Tapu Fini, it was a water type and fairy type. And it used to take on like the form of a swordfish with its shell. This, I have no idea what it is. I'm gonna guess it's like a jaguar. Or a bear. Anyways, let's go for a Night Slash. Okay, so if it knows Dark Pulse, it should be a Dark type. Which means... yeah, so if that's gonna be their secondary type, that means all the other Tapus will have their secondary type as Dark. Okay. We did a quarter of its health. That's interesting. Alright, let's go for another Night Slash. Okay, so it has a berry. Yep, a citrus berry. Of course. Something bulky with the citrus berry. Why wouldn't something bulky like this have that? Okay, so it's going for another Dark Pulse, as that's all it can hit Requiem with. I wonder what its moveset is, though. Oh, so I find it kind of weird. It has its one arm out. Okay, his Tapu Fini is down. Okay, so he has 2 Pokemon left. Okay, so what's he gonna send in? A Persage. Okay, let's keep Requiem in. Okay, so it went for a Fake Out. Okay, our leftovers kicked in. I thought one of our stats dropped, and I was gonna say, Fake Out can't do that. Okay, let's go for a Night Slash and see how much this does. Okay, so it one-shot the thing. Alright. Now he has his last Pokemon to come out. Okay, so he has a Nebula. We know what that is. We have one on our team in the form of Inky. So this thing is going to be weak to both Requiem's typings, Ground and Dark. So we're just going to go for a Night Slash. Oh, it went down to a crit. I was not expecting a crit. Wait, did it live? Okay, no. Never mind, it went down. And just like that, we beat Cardinal Chua.
Your mind is as strong as it is sharp, Chosen One. You showed me that.
12,800 just for winning. Damn. Mens Sana. What does that mean? But also, these Cardinals must be stacked with money. Like, imagine if we were using an amulet coin. That would be doubled.
For a long time I've awaited the arrival of a Messiah, asking myself if they would have been worthy of the task fate brought upon them. Now I've seen it for myself, though any doubt was cast aside. Dark, you really deserve the title of Chosen One. However, but I'm the first opponent of the several you will have to face today. Harsh battles await you further in this mountain. You'd better grow both mind and soul before progressing.
Okay, then let's heal. Okay, Vulcan needs to heal, and so does Requio. Alright, now we can head on this way. Okay, I ran into that pole. Okay, so it's just another cave, huh? Oh, and a bridge. Wait, there's something under there? The hell? Oh, these are different colored lights. Why does it seem like I could just pick something up here? Is there anything there? Okay, so now it's snowing. Again, I believe, like, the terrain should hint at what cardinal comes next, and I think it might be that one lady. You know, so since there's snow, I'm guessing she is, in fact, an Ice-type trainer. Like, because her whole design said it all. And also there's snow. Like, why would there be any other type in a snow terrain other than Ice-type? It just won't make sense. And yeah, it is that lady. Now you've come at last. Yeah, we're here. Who would have expected you to be the chosen one everyone's making a fuss about? You're cold? I can't help but shiver when I think that Luxflon wanted us both here at the same time. Our meeting was decided by fate. I may be the youngest cardinal, but that doesn't mean I won't fulfill my duty as seriously as the other ones.
You're the youngest?
You'll see my coldness is going to freeze you solid. Come at me. Oh! She has a stick. It looks like a scythe, but no, I'm realizing that's like a cloth or something. Then what is this? Like this little fluff ball. Anyways, we're challenged by Cardinal Neva. Now, obviously, she mentioned coldness, so yeah, she's going to be an Ice-type trainer, which means Vulcan is going to have a field day with this one. Actually, I feel like Ripper could also do some damage here. Anyways, who cares? We got Vulcan up in front. He's our most useful team member. He always was there. He was there in the beginning. He's going for a flamethrower. Let's... Oh! Okay, Avalugg is down. I was expecting it to, you know, live a bit longer, because, you know, Avalugg is a tanky boy. I thought wrong. Oh, it's healing. A bear tick. I just noticed my mouse was in the way, so I moved it. Alright, let's use another flamethrower. Okay, her bear tick is down. Thundero is now level 70. A Sasquatch. Oh, we know what that is. It's that one annoying Pokemon. Anyways, let's send in Ripper. Pretty sure we've actually shown this thing in an episode. I believe this is the episode where we caught Brutus. Anyways, we're gonna go for an Iron Head. It uses flamethrower. Oh. It's ice. Is it ice and fire? Did Ripper live or did he faint? Because that was a crit. He got knocked out. You knocked out Ripper. Oh well, you're quite weak to, you know, rock type, so hey. You're screwed. We got Inky out. I almost called it Nebby. But no, Nebby is from Sun and Moon. I was gonna say, how did he land a blizzard, but then I realized that there's hail. So, yeah. Anyways, we land our ancient power. Sasquatch is down. That's what you get for taking out Ripper. Also, I was not expecting Ripper to actually be slower than this thing. Requio is now level 70. Tapu Lele. So, this one's gonna be an Ice and Dark, I think? Okay, let's send in, Vulcan. I almost called it Ripper, and then I almost said Requio, but no, it's Vulcan. I really forgot his name. Okay, so I'm guessing when its shell is closed, it's gonna make, like, the form of a snow leopard. Because, like, it already has the head, it has the snout. Oh, and it did a backflip. Cool. We didn't even have to tell it to do a flip. It just did it for, you know, on its own. For fun. But now it's no longer gonna do a flip. Because it's down. Oh, never mind. It did a flip on its way out. That's nice. Inky is now level 72. And Vulcan got hurt by hail. Oh, a Walrein. So, is that your final Pokemon? Because if so, Walrein should be weak to electric types. And I just realized we still have not found a TM for Thunderbolt. We're really making it to the Elite Four with a Pokemon that still knows Thunder Shock. Wow. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is our last Pokemon. Let's go for a Thunder Shock. It really makes me upset when I have to say we're going for Thunder Shock and not Thunderbolt. Really. Like, name a Pokemon that just doesn't learn Thunderbolt and it's an electric type. Like, you're literally level 70. You should have known it. Okay, so we're almost down. Let's just go for a Wild Charge. Oh, that did a lot. Anyways, her Walrein is down. We were damaged by the recoil. We're at 20 HP. And just like that, we beat Cardinal Neva. Even my bones are shivering. Did we just get a solid 13,000 just for winning? Cool Temper. Wow, that was a majestic duel. We are not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! This is not a duel. If it's true that cold preserves things, then I hope it will preserve this memory in my mind forever. Actually, the cold can kind of preserve things. Let me tell you something. No snowflake will ever be the same as another one, but it will be as splendid regardless. Actually, isn't there like a very, very small chance that at least two snowflakes are the same? Like, they look identical? Isn't that like a chance, though? Maybe I'm just pulling that out of my ass. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Keep in your thoughts and push forward. I almost said push. Anyways, push forward. The other cardinals await you. Alright, now we can heal up. Yeah, let's go for that max survive on Ripper. And dear God, Thundero, you need healing more than anyone else. But let's heal up Inky first. Okay. There we go. Now everyone's healed up. Now on to the third Cardinal. Who went lumberjacking here? Who cut down these trees? And into the cave we go. And look at that, a different color of light. And our repel wore off. Actually, can we even encounter anything in here? I also love the aesthetic with our shadow moving. Like, look at that. That's just so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's that peyote guy. Because, you know, we were basically in a desert there. And also, like, what? I'm gonna guess he's just here. He might be either a fire, ground, or rock specialist. Who knows? Okay, never mind. He might be a flying specialist. There's a tornado. Okay, so it is peyote. You can always tell by the background. And what bird Pokemon laid an egg, bro? Which bird Pokemon, peyote? Please tell me.
There you are, Chosen One.
Hey man, what's up?
You know, before being chosen as a cardinal, I wandered all over the world. I wanted to know the marvels hidden beyond Sunflower Canyon. Thick woods, raging rivers, vast oceans, snowy peaks, those were the things nature gifted us. Every day, I'll thank the Light Being for letting me be able to witness the beauty of these marvels.
Marvels as in like the, you know, studios? You know, the guys who made Iron Man?
And now that I'm finally able to repay all this, I won't let this chance slip. Behold, Grandpa, your peyote is ready to soar.
Okay, we're up against Cardinal Peyote, and oh, he actually looks kind of cool. Oh wait, I also realized he's wearing a jacket. Okay, so he has a Skarmory out. Thank God we have Vulcan up in front. Alright. Let's go for a flamethrower. Damn, my throat feels weird. Okay, does this Skarmory have Sturdy? Yep, it does. Okay, so use spikes. Actually, if he's using flying types, Thundero can just avoid the spikes because it's flying. Because flying Pokemon, they can avoid spikes easily because, you know, the spikes are scattered onto the ground. And flying type Pokemon, they don't have contact with the ground. So moves like Grassy Surge, or Grassy Terrain, my bad, that's an ability, because Grassy Terrain, it heals Pokemon that have contact with the ground at the end of every turn. That doesn't work for flying Pokemon. So they can't get hit by spikes either. So, okay, let's just have Thundero get sent out after his Skarmory is down. So he's going for another layer of spikes. Is that 2 or 3 he's gone for? Probably 2. This is your second full restore, dude. Okay, we land the Fire Fang. Do we at least burn it? No, we don't. Okay, now it's down. I swear, Skarmory has got to be one of the most annoying Pokemon to go up against. It's tanky, and if it has Sturdy, you're screwed. But if it doesn't have Sturdy, and it's like, what, Kenai or something? And it's like very bulky and it has the Rocky helmet. Yeah, you're not taking it down that fast. Okay, he's sending in a Herrock. Never mind, we are not sending in Thundero. We're sending in Inky. Inky's probably going to get hurt by spikes. You have Drizzle? Okay, I don't know why I went for Run. Let's go for an Ancient Power. Oh, it has Thunder. Now it can't miss with the Thunder. Okay, you paralyzed us, you bastard. Anyways, we still land with the Ancient Power. I almost called it Paralyzed. I don't know why. Okay, let's go for an Extra Sensory. So he's going for another Thunder. Really? Well, looks like we're healing up, Inky. Wait, okay, actually we do have a full restore, but only one. Okay, now his HP is restored, and he should be cured of paralysis. And Harrock is obviously gone for a Thunder. You paralyzed us. Twice. What is this dude's luck? Hopefully we land the extra sensory. Okay, we do. We do. Alright, his Harrock is down. And now what's he gonna send in? Okay, Brutus grew to level 72. A Tapu Koko. Let's send in Brutus, actually. Because I feel like this Tapu Koko, since now it's a flying type and dark type, it should be weak to ice, hopefully, and it may or may not have good physical defense, or it may have low physical defense. I don't know. So this is the X Tapu Koko, and wow. I mean, it doesn't really look that much different from the original one. Although I do believe with its shell closed, it looks like a lion. Because, like, look at that. Like, that's literally a lion's face, its mane. Okay, now let's go for an Icicle Crash. It knows knockoff. Actually, then again, isn't it always going to be a physical attacker? Wait. Brutus has King's Rock? There's no way he had King's Rock this entire time, and oh, he went for Brave Bird. Okay. Wow. Anyways, we're going for the Icicle Crash. We landed it. Okay, Tapu Koko is down. So what's his final Pokemon? Vulcan is now level 74. Damn. Braviary. This looks like a good spot for Thundero, actually. It's still raining. He can avoid the spikes, and this guy has only one Pokemon left. I think. Wasn't really paying attention to how many we defeated. Oh, he still has two. Okay, let's go for the Thunder Shock. So we outspeed Braviary, which is crazy, because normally this thing is, like, very fast. And it hits like a truck, so... Anyways, this Braviary is down. Oh, and Thundero is now level 71. A Xatu. Nah, we're good. Let's go for another Thunder Shock. Okay, so that thing is tanky. Oh, it's paralyzed. Let's go. It went for an Air Slash. If you were faster, you could have made us flinch. Anyways, we're going for one last Thunder Shock, and hopefully this Xatu will go down. And it did. And we beat Cardinal Peyote.
Mayday, I lost my route.
Winged Victory. Okay.
Even the strongest of predator birds can't stand a chance against a Tempest. I gave everything I had in this battle, but you showed me a strength without equals. I expected no less from the trainer chosen by Luxflawn. Even greater heights await you. Now spread your wings and push forward.
So now we've beat 3 out of the 4 Cardinals, and now we definitely know who the last one is. It's gonna be Abraham. And we already know he's a dragon trainer, because he has a Scaleon. Also, yeah, our Pokemon need healed. Let's heal up Inky. And use a... Okay, here's a Paralyze heal. I was gonna go for a full heal, but no. We saw Paralyze heals. Okay, that's good. Anyways, now we can go on to the final Cardinal. Again, Abraham. And take him on with his Dragon Pokemon. And just like... See, this is Abraham. We met him in Mount Starburst. This is just like Mount Starburst. There's lava all over the place. Oh, and he has red lights. That's cool. This is just like Mount Starburst. So I don't know what that purple smoke is in the air. But it kind of concerns me. Like, is this air even breathable, Abraham? Come on, tell me. Damn. Wait, is that blood? Hey man, what's up? We haven't seen you in a while.
I was waiting for your arrival, Chosen One.
And we were waiting for you.
I remember the day our paths crossed at the top of Mount Starburst like the day before yesterday. Back then you were still green, but I could already read in the stars you were destined to accomplish great deeds. So I decided to help you then, but now the almighty Luxlon chose another path for me. My duty will now be to test the Chosen One, to force him to use his potential to its fullest extent. Therefore, on this secret mountain, whose peaks are never touched by either day or night as the Almighty's wish.
Ooh. What is he saying? Is this French? Because all I know is he's saying something about being a cardinal and a dragon Pokemon. Oh, and ferocious. Okay, he's gonna use ferocious dragon Pokemon. Okay, we're challenged by Cardinal Abraham, and Jesus Christ, he is huge and he is holding a tree. Bro, you can't get any stronger than that. He's sending in a Turtonator. Okay, so we already know like 2 of his Pokemon, one of which is going to be the other Tapu and Scaleon. So now we know 3 out of 5. He's leading off with Turtonator. And I also just realized Vulcan is the worst lead. Because he is not only a fire type, which, you know, not very effective on fire, but he is a sound type, which is weak to dragon. So, let's send in Requio. Alright. So his Turtonator's going for a Dragon Pulse. That probably would have did a lot to Vulcan. But absolutely nothing to Requio. Alright, now we can probably just go for like a drill run. Let's see how much it does. Okay, so his Turtonator is almost down. That's good. Okay, so it's going for a Flamethrower. That was the weirdest flamethrower animation I've seen. It just put out like 3 little puffs of flames. Not gonna lie, it kind of looked like it, you know, just farted out the flames. Anyways, he's gone for a full restore. And we're gonna go for another drill run. Let's hope we land a crit. Never mind, we did not land one. Anyways, at least we baited out 1 of his full restores. We don't know if he has more. Okay, so he does have more. But hey, at least now we're backing him into a corner, because now he can't heal. Also, why is he just healing up Turtonator, of all things? You know what? Let's use a Night Slash. He's going... Oh, he withdrew it? Into Dragonite. Oh, finally, a legal Dragonite. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to send in Brutus. Because what if this guy knows Ice Beam? Or Ice Punch? I don't know if Dragonite learns Ice Beam. So I just realized Brutus's King's Rock, we should have given him something else, like a Never Melt Ice, or even a... What's the Ice Plate called? Is it just called, like, the Freeze Plate? Or is it literally just called the Ice... No, it's called the Icicle Plate. Okay. Wait, did he actually go for the Ice Punch? Yeah, so that would have just destroyed Recreio. Anyways, the Dragonite is down. Very good. You did your job, Brutus. Haxorus. Oh my god, I actually like Haxorus. Did not know it was going to be in the game. Okay, let's go for another Icicle Crash. So I actually did a shiny playthrough. Did not record it at all, because why would I record it? I wanted to do this as a challenge on my own. And I actually used a shiny Haxorus, and that thing was pretty hard to, like, evolve, because it evolves into, you know, Fracture becomes Haxorus at 48. That was the last Pokemon to evolve, but it was very fun to use, and also Brutus is down. What did this guy go for? Genuinely. Okay, let's send in Ripper. Let's go for a Poison Jab. Oh, you used Earth? Oh, wait, he knows Earthquake. Never mind. Oh, we lived that. That's interesting, because Ripper never really lives a Ground-type move. But then again, that actually makes sense, because it didn't have Stab. Okay, Inky is level 73, and Turtonator is coming out. So we beat 2 out of... Okay, wait, actually, I just realized we now know the rest of his team. Right here will be Scaleon, and here will be Tapu Koko. Wait, no, not Koko, Bulu. That's the last Tapu, because we have not faced that one yet. You really withdrew your Turtonator? For Scaleon. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh, wait, we poisoned it. Okay, that's kind of cool. Ripper, we're just gonna have you go down, so we can bring back Brutus. Which I find it weird. Brutus is like our only Pokemon that can appropriately deal with dragons. And you went for a Draco Meteor, dude. That's overkill. A 12 HP Pokemon died to a Draco Meteor. Anyways, its special attack harshly fell. That's good. I also just noticed that animation. It swings its tail and it aggressively hits its paw on the ground, and it does it super fast. That's actually kind of cool. Alright, let's go for an Ice Fang. Okay, his Scaleon is down, which means he just has Tapu Bulu left, which should be at full health, and Turtonator, which we can use Extreme Speed on. Recreio leveled up, that's cool. Tapu Bulu. Dude, you're really gonna have your last Pokemon be a Turtonator, and ooh. Oh god. You know, I'm gonna guess that this thing looks... Actually, hang on, looking at it, it might make like a gorilla face when it's closed. Anyways, like, that is just atrocious. It actually kind of looks like a fat Angry Bird. Except, like, you gotta get rid of these and this. Just has the horns, this is a beak, and it's just fat. It's stuck in a garbage can. That's kind of what this Tapu Bulu looks like, a fat angry bird stuck in a garbage can. Anyways, what did he just go for? Alright, let's go for another Icicle Crash. Hopefully we don't miss. Let's go, we landed it. Okay, his Tapu Bulu is down. Okay, Brutus leveled up. Turtonator. We're not switching out. Like, this thing is already low as is. Let's go for that extreme speed. And Turtonator is down. You should have sent that out before a Tapu Bulu, in all honesty. Anyways, we beat Cardinal Abraham.
I can only be proud of being able to cultivate a talent such as yours.
Dragon Slayer. That's actually a cool achievement.
Those who don't let the capital sin of rage devour them, but on the contrary are able to tame it, without having to let go of its overwhelming power equal to that of a volcano. This is the cross line between common people and chosen ones. Dark, by challenging you as us 4 cardinals have fulfilled the duty we were destined to. Now go, turn your sights towards the land you're protecting from the peak of the mountain that sees it all. The peak where God's rest is yours.
Alright. Well, before that, we obviously have to heal. Let's heal up Ripper and Brutus. Oh, and Reclio. They definitely need healing. Alright, so that means we have beaten all 4 of the Cardinals. Now, all that's left is basically a champion. Let's go find out who it is. Oh, that's nice. They were expecting us, so they clearly had these laid out. And damn, that's a flashbang.